Monday's not magic. Monday's just another day. Your body doesn't know if it's Monday, Sunday, Friday, Wednesday. And the version of you that is waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect week, the perfect mindset to start is going to be waiting forever. If you keep telling yourself you're going to wait until Monday to start, it's never going to come around. But maybe it does, but maybe it only lasts till Thursday. I hear it so often. Oh, I'm so good Monday through Wednesday. And then something happens and I fall off the bandwagon. Newsflash, there's no bandwagon. You don't fall off a bandwagon. You just stop doing the thing. You let everything else take priority. If you could choose between doing a workout and going to the doctor, I know which one you'd choose. You do have time. You just have to make it priority. I'm a runner. I got all the kit on and I set out to do a 5K run. Do you know what I did? Started running. Do you know how far I got? 300 fucking meters. 300 meters down the road and I thought I was going to die. You know when you keep telling yourself, I really need to start doing something for me, but then life kind of just gets in the way. The kids need something, don't they just? Work is busy, always. You're tired, I get it. And getting to the gym well and truly feels like a full-time job. Well, I created a health and fitness app that helps you take control again. Whether it's squeezing in a 10-minute workout in between wrangling the kids, recipes when you don't know what to cook for dinner, healthy snack ideas for you and the kids. And if you're at the gym, I have workouts for that too. I want you to feel like you have a say in what happens in your day again. I'm currently offering a 7-day free trial, so if you want to give it a go, no strings attached, head to fitbydanniduncan.com/podcast or click the link in the show notes. Hello, welcome back to Life with Danni Duncan. I am so glad you're here. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, yes, I just had my brows done. And they're very, very bold, but oh my gosh, how much better do you feel? So much better when you have your face shaped and just feel more fresh and alive. And I also got a really nice nap at the brow salon, so I'm not going to complain. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I know I haven't done this in a while, but at the moment, I don't know why, maybe it's a season, maybe I'm just hearing more of it, but I am hearing lots and lots of excuses. And so in that spirit, I actually put a story on my page on Instagram and asked you what your biggest excuses are. And I thought what we could do is I could myth bust them. Because if you know anything about me, or if you're new here, are you ready to hear this? I am the world's biggest solutions finder. I love helping people find solutions. That's not to say that your excuses aren't valid, and some excuses have more weight than others. But when it comes to people's health and fitness, people seem to love popping an excuse on there. Right? Now, before you get defensive, I'm saying this all with love because I used to have every single one of these myself. And over time, I have used an excuse. Of course, we all use an excuse. This isn't about shaming anyone. This isn't about making you feel guilty. This is about just getting really honest with the stories that you tell yourself. Because I truly believe that when you make an excuse, you could put weight to anything. You could put weight to any excuse that you come up with, and it would probably be valid. And as I said before, some excuses hold more weight than others. And some of them are completely valid, but some of them you're just telling yourself that story to give yourself a reason as to why you haven't done the thing. It makes you feel better, and that's okay. But if we're going to get anywhere with our health and fitness in life in general, if we can try and smash through those excuses and actually look at things from a positive lens, from a solutions-focused lens, focus on what we can do rather than what we can't do, then we're going to find that we're going to hit those goals way quicker. So let's get into it. Are you ready? I reckon you can all guess what the first one is that everyone complains about. I don't have time. This is the biggest one. When I ask people what the problem is, why I can't do what they're doing or why they're not committing to something, I don't have time. I hear it all the time. People go on and on about, oh, I've got this many kids, that many kids. I've got a FIFO husband. I'm flying, I work full time. I'm a stay-at-home mom, after school activities, blah, blah. And the reality is, again, I'm coming to this with love. Everyone's got something, babe. Yes, are some people busier than others? Sure. I could argue that I'm busier with 4 kids than you are with 1 kid, but I remember precisely when I had 1 kid and feeling really busy as well, right? Everyone says it. Life is busy. Having kids is busy. The kids need to do something. I even said to Chris the other week, wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have after school activities? We all just came home, we played in the garden and I made dinner nice and calmly and then we all sat down and that's just not how it works, right? Life is full on, work is full on, and by the end of the day, most people are feeling a little bit drained, right? But here's the truth. You don't need an hour. And I used to think the same as you. I used to think, oh my God, if I can't work out for an hour, then what's the point? You don't need an hour. You don't even need 45 minutes, right? And some days you won't even need half an hour. So I rarely go to the gym or do a strength training session for more than 25 minutes. Honest to God. Sometimes it's 10 minutes. Last weekend, couldn't get to the gym. I had the kids. Chris wasn't home. On my deck, right? 10 minutes is 10 minutes, right? It's more than nothing. 10 minutes is better than no minutes, and it will change how you feel for the rest of the day. We all have 10 minutes. I promise you, I will find 10 minutes in your day. And the thing is, time is not the problem, because we all have time. Time is not the problem. The problem is you're not making your health and fitness a priority. And that's okay to admit. Is it a hard truth? Is it going to make some of you feel uncomfortable? Yes. But the problem is you're not making a priority. And you know the saying, you either make time for your health and fitness now, or you're going to be forced to make time for your illness later on. And from someone that's been sick and is now for the rest of her life going to have to make time for her illness that I didn't ask for, that I tried so hard to avoid, I have to go to a doctor's appointments. I have to go to oncology appointments. I have to go to scans. I have to have my blood tests. And it's annoying, right? It's annoying. No one wants to have to do that. No one wants to have to take time of their day. If you could choose between doing a workout and going to the doctor, I know which one you'd choose. You do have time. You just have to make it priority. Find 10 minutes. Make 10 minutes, right? What is more important? Find a time and lock it in like an appointment. And if that has to be before the kids get up, it has to be before the kids get up. But start with 10 minutes. I promise you that 10 minutes will be the catalyst for everything. It'll be the catalyst because your mood starts to improve. And then when your mood starts to improve and you feel better, you're more likely to make better choices with your food. When you make better choices with your food, you have more energy. You're more patient. You're more productive. You have more clarity. Your brain fog goes. Then you have less inflammation. When you have less inflammation, you start to lose weight. When you start to lose weight, you start to feel better. When you feel better, you sleep better. And you see what I mean? And it can all just start with 10 minutes of movement. You do have time. You're just not making it a priority. Number 2, I'm too tired. I hear this one a lot. I'm just so tired, Danni. And here's what I know from absolute personal experience. The days when I feel the most tired, but then I go and move my body anyway, are the days that I actually feel the best. Every single time. Tiredness is real and I'm not dismissing it. However, we need to make sure we're doing things to combat that tiredness on top of this first. But most of the time, the thing that's going to give you more energy is actually the thing you're avoiding. Energy produces energy. The more you move, the more energy you have. Everyone says to me, Danni, how do you have so much energy? And I don't get as much sleep as I should. I'll admit it. I'm the first to admit it. Hand up. My sleep could absolutely be better. So if anyone should be tired, it should be me. But I'm not. I keep moving. I am tired when I stop, when I slow down, when I let my heart rate come down, my body goes into a state of sleep. Movement creates energy. Sitting still and scrolling actually makes you more tired. And if you do sit down and you go, oh, I'm so tired, I could just sit here. Get the fuck up. Move your body. Even just a 10-minute power move, 5-minute power move, right? Do it. Get moving. Do something. Do some push-ups. Do some sit-ups. Sprint on the spot. Go for a 10-minute walk. Energy produces energy. On the other end, though, make sure you get into sleep. Scrolling doesn't help you. Get some good sleep. Have a good routine. Your circadian rhythm loves consistency of habits. Sleep at the same time, wake at the same time, move at the same time, eat at the same time. Repeat. Once you do that and your circadian rhythm gets into a flow, getting up is going to be easier and moving is going to be easier. You're not too tired, you're just not moving enough. But maybe you are tired because I get it, right? Tiredness is real, but we can do things to combat it. And I promise you, you never feel worse or more tired after a workout. Number 3, I'll start Monday. Monday is not a magic. Monday is just another day. Your body doesn't know if it's Monday, Sunday, Friday, Wednesday. And the version of you that is waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect week, the perfect mindset to start is going to be waiting forever. If you keep telling yourself you're going to wait until Monday to start, it's never going to come round. But maybe it does, but maybe it only lasts till Thursday. I hear it so often. Oh, I'm so good Monday through Wednesday, and then something happens and I fall off the bandwagon. Newsflash, there's no bandwagon. You don't fall off a bandwagon. You just stop doing the thing. You let everything else take priority. Stop starting Monday. Start today. Today is day 1. Day 1 of making choices every day. Now, if you're someone that says, I'll start Monday, I'll just wait until, I've got something really cool at the moment that I'm going to share with you at the end of this podcast. So make sure you hang around. Kids, work, school lunches, dinner, doing the washing, cleaning the house, taking the kids to after school activities. When was the last time you had a minute for you? If you follow me on socials, you'll know that we just came back from a retreat in Bali and it was incredible. When you're in a new place, you don't have your day-to-day responsibilities weighing you down, your guard comes down and something magical happens. If you missed out, don't stress. It's happening again in October and this time in the beautiful Byron Bay. It's 3 nights away. It includes your accommodation, all your meals, drinks, nutrition workshops, mindset workshops, yoga, workouts, and most importantly, space. Space to breathe, space to move your body, have a laugh, meet women just like you, learn something about yourself, and have a minute when no one is asking you what's for dinner. Spots are limited, so if you are craving a reset, come with us. I'd love to have you there. Head to danniduncan.com.au/Byron-retreat. Number 4, I can't afford the gym. You don't need a gym. Do you know for 4 years of my life, all I did was home workouts? That's it. And I still do home workouts now. You don't need equipment. You need to move your body in the small amount of space and decision that you have, and you need to decide to actually show up. For 4 years, guys, all I did was work out from my deck. Not even joking. I was in one of the best shapes of my life. I had abs, I had great thighs, I had a great butt, and I was really strong. I felt amazing in my house. Okay. Some of the best workouts I've actually done have been on my deck with my kids running around me. And actually it makes it a little bit fun, right? So it's not that you can't afford a gym. It's just that you're not actually finding a solution to actually get to the problem, right? So work out from your deck. Like my app is only $24.99 a month, by the way. That is less than a coffee a week. So if you're buying coffee, ditch the coffee and work out. It'll give you more energy and make you feel better and start making the coffee from home. Or find that $5, I think it's $5.49 a week to get my app. And then you have endless amounts of workouts on there and recipes, right? But if you still can't do that, I have free workouts on my YouTube. I put them up all the time. The gym is a tool. It's not a requirement, right? Stop saying you don't have the money to do something because you're not finding a solution to the problem. It's not a requirement to go to a gym. It's not a gym. Half my clients don't even go to the gym. Number 5, I don't know where to start. And this one I have so much compassion for because it's very overwhelming out there and there's so much information out there, there's so much noise, and it's genuinely hard to know what is right. But here is what I want you to hear. You don't need to have it all figured out before you start. Start with a walk. Start with drinking more water. Start with one meal that makes you feel better. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need to start. And if you are struggling in this area, this is where you might need a coach. And again, stay to the end of the episode. I've got something really cool that I'm launching and I want you there. If you don't know where to start, you need to ask some questions, but you just have to start. As I said, start with more water, start with more steps. I think what happens is everyone wants to do everything now. Everyone wants all the things now. You all want the results now. And if you're not doing everything, you may as well do nothing. But the thing is, small habits done consistently over time are actually going to be the thing that creates the long-term habit anyway. And then in turn, the byproduct of doing those things consistently is your goals, your fat loss goals, your health goals, your fitness goals. It's not that you don't know where to start. It's just that you're not starting and you're using it as an excuse. Number 6 excuse. I ate badly today, so I've already ruined it. This one breaks my little heart because it's so all or nothing and it's a label you've put on yourself to give yourself an excuse as to why you don't do the thing. One meal does not define your health. You haven't ruined anything by one meal. There are 7,700 calories in a kilogram of fat. You have to go over your calories by 7,700 to even put on a kilogram of fat. So the one burger you've eaten that's potentially 400 calories more than normal has done all sweet fuck all. Okay? One meal does not define your week. All right? The fact that you had something that wasn't great, that doesn't mean the rest of the day is a write-off. It means that you had one high calorie meal. Whoop-de-fucking-do. One hot day does not make a summer. The most important thing you can do after that moment is to just get back on track. It ends up being fucked up, right? Or ruined when you consistently do that habit, when you follow through with the same behavior pattern, right? If it didn't just go to plan, it doesn't go to plan. It's fine. You keep going. Don't start over Monday. Don't punish yourself. You're not bad. You haven't done anything bad. You had a higher calorie meal. So what? You don't have to go and work that off. You don't have to go and do extra steps. You don't have to go and do an extra workout to make up for it. Just keep going. The chances are it's done absolutely nothing to your progress. So stop self-sabotaging because you haven't ruined anything. And number 7, which also breaks my heart, is that I'm just not fit enough to exercise. I just don't feel comfortable exercising. The thing is, the thing that's going to help you is the thing that you're avoiding. You do not have to be fit to start exercising. It's literally what starting is for. Nobody starts at the top. Everyone is a beginner. My little running story. When I wanted to go run, what year was it? 2015. I moved to Bulli, broken up with my husband. I'd moved to Bulli in the south coast of New South Wales. And I was like, I used to run a few years ago. I'm going to try running again. I'm a runner. I got all the kit on and I set out to do a 5K run, people. In hindsight, what an idiot. 5K run. So do you know what I did? I started running. Do you know how far I got? 300 fucking meters. 300 meters down the road, and I thought I was going to die. I was like, what is this? I'm dying. I can't run 5Ks. I'm so unfit. And in that moment, I had two choices. I can't do this. I'm not fit enough to run. I won't be a runner. Oh, well, running's not for me. I'm not a runner. I don't like running. Running, shit. I'm not doing it. And I could have gone home. Or, right, this is going to take a fucking while to get going. Just start taking baby steps. Run an extra 100 meters, walk for 100 meters. And I hated it for ages. I actually have vivid memories of looking at the next tree and being like, you've just got to get to the next tree. You've just got to get to the next tree. And it was so hard. But if I'd let myself stop because I wasn't fit enough to run and I wasn't a runner, then I wouldn't be where I am today. And I've run 3 marathons, multiple half marathons, and I'm about to run another marathon in New York. And I love running now. It gives me joy. It releases all my endorphins. It makes me happy. It calms my anxiety like nothing else. You have to meet yourself where you're at right now, and everyone starts at the bottom. You're going to be shit to start with, and that's okay. You just have to take one step forward. Okay, so what have I been holding you in suspense about? So usually I run my 12-week vitality coaching project, and we get people on it all the time, and I absolutely love it. So many of you say to me, I just don't know if I can commit to that long. I just want to start. I don't feel like I need a whole 12 weeks. I'm not sure if I feel like I can turn up for 12 weeks. This is going on, that's going on. The price point, I'm really struggling, and I totally get it. Everyone is in different stages of their lives. And 2 years ago, I ran my first ever Vitality Project course, and it was a 4-week mini course. And you guys loved it. So I'm going to do it again. On the 1st of September, I am launching No More Mondays. You can sign up from the 12th of August, which is my birthday, happy birthday to you, to the 28th of August, 4 weeks. You and me, girl, on a coaching call every single week in a WhatsApp group. I'm going to hold you accountable because that is the number one thing people keep telling me that they need. Accountability. You're going to get accountability in a WhatsApp group. You're going to get app access. You're going to get one call a week. You're going to get the support you need to keep going. So if you're not already on the waitlist, make sure you click the link in the show notes to jump on the waitlist. You can get early bird access on the 11th of August. This might just be the thing you need to kickstart your habits. No more Mondays, babe. No more excuses. It's time to actually change your life once and for all because you matter too. And next time you have an excuse pop into your head, just think, what is the solution to this problem and why am I making this excuse? What am I giving myself an out for that I really should be doing? Because the thing you're avoiding is probably the thing you should be doing. Chat soon.